So NXT happened. Yeah, this happened. Probably the only big thing that happened on the show. I just don't get it. Why wasn't he called Elias? I get it. He's with TNA or whatever, but you might as well be called Elias if you're to be returning to WWE. Just saying. So the show started with Wesley running into Zachary Wentz in the parking. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Nor do I care. Yeah. Okay. So Dark State defeated Joe Henry, Hank Walker, and Tank Ledger. This is just Tem Shield, that's for sure, and I don't get this at all. Zarya defeats Kalani Jordan. I don't know who to cheer for. Then we get the 25-man battle royal. The winner gets a NXT title shot. So yeah, NXT and TNA people were in this. And Elias showed up. Elias, aka Elijah, that's what he's known as in TNA now. He came back saying about, he decided to open the door for NXT or whatever. Elias got it, man. I miss Elias. Elias was just one of the most misused guys in WWE NXT. At first, they didn't get his character, and then now, I absolutely think the guy's talented. And the fact that this guy is not really being showcased, it just really is a darn shame. This is actually one of the guys who has it, and just with bad writing, failed Elias. So it's a darn shame. It would have been nice if he was still in WWE or whatever. He could have been something. Just WWE with their freaking booking. And speaking of WWE booking, of how stupid it is, I just don't get what the fuck is this. What is this? Who is Myles Bourne, and why the fuck did he win the Battle Royal? Were there not other people? I don't get this. Who is this guy? And I gotta, okay, I gotta call out this problem. I don't want to reveal this guy. Fans complain of who they push the same person, but fans complain when they decide. Okay, but that's the problem. No one knows who the fuck this guy is. You didn't establish this guy. You don't establish this guy. This guy, from what I remember, is not even like a guy who's like, he's like a jobber. I'm sorry. Listen, people know who Javon Evans is. No one really, aside from if you are in the know. But again, he was being showcased. This guy has not been showcased as a main guy, and you're pushing him all out of nowhere. How does that make any freaking sense? We don't know who the fuck this Myles Bourne guy is. And people are calling him he's like Randy Orton 2.0, basically. Is that why? Then Shawn Michaels ooh, so Randy Orton, the young Randy Orton. Is that why? We saw HBK and Triple H kiss. I guess that reveals something. I guess he had an Orton fetish. What the fuck is this shit? How is this a main event for your indie NXT shit? I don't get this crap. Fuck. This is just dumb. It's just so fucking dumb. And then we're gonna be bad to call out on this. Jada Parker defeat Carmen Petrovich. Whatever. I mean, great. An attractive bitch lost compared to I understand some people like Jada Parker. So whatever. I don't know. It's announced that Joe Hendry will face Trick Williams for the World NXT, not TNA World Title. How did that make any sense? Shouldn't by logic Trick Williams be facing Joe Hendry, and then maybe the other way around is Myles? I don't get this. How did that make any freaking sense? This is freaking TNA. I mean, this is NXT, for crying out loud. What? Not TNA, but whatever. I guess because they need some intriguement for the Smarky fans or whatever. Some Japanese guy named Yoshida Imamura says he's leaving NXT and going back to his home in Japan, and he gives him his jacket. That's supposed to be some resemblance of some story, whatever. We have, I don't know, apparently we have these new guys that are joining Chase U, and they want a new fit, and I don't freaking know, nor do I care. The show ends with Jordan Grace defeating Julia and she'll face Stephanie Vaquer for the NXT Women's title. I don't know how that make any sense in my honest opinion because again, it's so great babyface versus babyface like that. This is the problem with wrestling. It's too many babyface versus babyface matches, and you clearly have a story with Julia where you could have faced with or have her face Stephanie Vaquer, but you're just doing this match for God knows what reason. I don't get it. So yeah, that's NXT for you. I'm sorry, just a bunch of nonsense. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. I would again rather have Elijah or Elias. Like he's a big star. Why not have him challenge for next time for crying out loud? If we're gonna do this NXT partnership for crying out loud. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.